Congratulations to Idolmaster for their 20-year anniversary. And to celebrate the 20 years of Idolmaster, Bushiroad is doing a lot. Go check out This Week in Weiss Schwarz for all of that, but for this video, we're going to talk about the Idolmaster Premium Booster Set for 765. Before we get to that, you need a little bit of background information. In December 14, 2024, Bushiroad has announced 4 Idolmaster Premium Booster Sets leading up to 2026. They're going to feature all 4 Idolmaster groups. Sorry, Side M. We have the original, Shiny Colors, Cinderella Girls, and Million Live. We are not going to talk about those other 3 because they're currently not out yet. We are going to talk about the 765 Pro All-Star Premium Booster Set, which was released on July 26th. There are a total of 61 cards. There are also 100 parallel rares. There's 74 BNP cards, brand new parallel rares, 23 SP cards, and 3 SSP cards. We'll talk about the BMPs in a bit. For this set, there are 13 brand new illustrations. Each member of 765 will contain an SP card, and those are character signed cards. The SSP cards are signed by the VAs. Now, all 61 cards have a BNP card, but there are also 13 extra BNP cards. These are reprints from previous Idolmaster cards, and they use art from the PlayStation 3 version of Idolmaster 2. That is what's on the screen right now. Personally, I would have liked it if it was the Xbox 360, but I understand why they didn't use those. The art does look kind of janky here and there. Also, to celebrate the 20th anniversary, Bushiroad has updated the product page for 765 Pro All-Stars. So in this video, we're going to read off all of the SSP cards first and then the SSP cards. And near the end, we're going to give out some fun facts and some extra stuff as well. The first card we're going to look at is Diamond Iori. She states if you have 3 or more other characters, this card gains 2k power. On play from hand, you heal, and Climax combo. On attack, if you have Smoky Thrill in play and you have 3 or more other characters, top check 2 cards from the top of your opponent's decks, return up to 2 cards to the top of their deck, ditch anything you don't want, and if no cards were sent to the waiting room by this effect, you can salvage a character. The Climax is a 1k1 and an arch when triggered. And yes, that is Iori smoking a cigarette. It's always that song always like tripped me up. I was like, what, really? Okay. It's a mocha combo. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. To the fullest extent, Ritsuko is a 1/1 backup, 2k5 power, and she has a Climax combo. When you play Smoky Thrill and you're level 2 or higher, you could put this card into the waiting room. If you do, choose 1 Diamond Iori from your hand to where this card was. And that card is the previous card that we talked about. Here is Private Roadshow Iori. She states that if all of your characters are music character, which is the set trait, so it's essentially going to be live continuously, this card gains 1k5 power and the following ability. On reverse, salvage a character, then you ditch a card. So she's going to be at 3k5 on reverse, salvage, ditch. Pretty good. Pretty good. You can fix your hand early game. Pretty nice. Here is Lamenting Fraction Azusa. She is a level 3 supporter, where all of your characters from front of this card gain 2k power. On play from hand, you could pop one of your characters on the stage, top check 3 cards, add 1 to hand, stock 1, then ditch 1. That is the Marine effect. And Act, rest this card. Top check 2 cards from the top of your deck, return them in any order. That's a pretty decent level 3, a supporter. If you are going to be running this, you're mainly going to be running it for the middle effect. The Act effect where you rested, top check 2, it is pretty solid as well. You know what you're going to trigger. You know what you're going to be brainstorming as well. It's a decent card. Lovely Azusa states that during your turn, if you have another character, this card gains 3k power. And on attack, you could pop one of your characters on board. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a level 1 or higher card, add it to hand. It is going to be at 6k power, and it also has a trigger, so you know this is going to be in your choice decks. Here's Start Star Mami. Her 1 effect is Act, pay 1, send this to the waiting room. Choose 1 Daybreak Start Line Ami from your waiting room, play it onto the stage where this card was, and that card gains 2k power and the following ability. On attack, pay 1 Twin Drive. And that card states, during your turn, if you have 2 or more characters, this card gains 2k power, so she is going to be at 6k5. And Climax combo. When this card reverses an opponent in battle and you have Sunriser in play, if you have 2 or more other characters, you could ditch a card. If you do, search your deck for 2 characters, add it to your hand. The Climax is a 1k1 and a choice when triggered. That's pretty good. Are you really going to be running this combo? Mayhaps. Especially because of this Mami, which states that when you play Climax with a choice, you top check 4, return them in any order. So yeah, you can definitely run choice. And this is one of the combos for sure. Here is Singing Monkey Kasho Ken Mami. This card states that on attack, you can twin drive. And if you did, put the top card of your stock to the waiting room. And she is a free runner. That is right, she is a free twin drive. You trigger twice, and then you put the top card of your stock to the waiting room. Now, I personally like my twin drives as a way to get out any climaxes. This kind of defeats the purpose, but it is free. Here is Noticed with Smile Ami. She is a drop search, so on play, pay 1, ditch 1, search 1, and then on attack, you give a character 3k power for the turn, and you can give it to herself. Here we have Impervious Resolution Yukiho. She is on play heal. During your turn, this card gains 4k power. In Climax combo, on reverse, you could pay 2, ditch 4, pop your Climax Rabbit Fur. If you do, perform the following action twice. Choose one card in your opponent's waiting room, put it on the top of their deck, burn 4. The Climax is a 1k1 and a door when triggered. And that one is in Million Live. There is also this card, Little Snowdrop Yukiho, which specifically names this Climax. Here is Alright Yukiho. She states on play from hand, if you have 2 or more other characters, draw 1, ditch 1. And she is also a Climax swapper. So on play, pay 1, ditch a Climax, salvage a Climax. Here is Flower Girl Takane. She states that on play from hand, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a character or an event, burn 1. And on attack, you could ditch 2, burn 1. Pretty solid. I could see this definitely as a 1 or a 2 of. Reach for damage when you can't. Here is Addicted Takane. Addicted to what? Oh my god. During your turn, if you have 2 or more other music characters, this card gains 2k power, so she is going to be at 6k5. And on Climax, she is going to be at 7k5 because of her Climax combo effect. When this card attacks, if you have Stellar Light in play and you have 2 or more other music characters, put the top 2 cards of your deck into the waiting room and salvage a character equal to the total level of the cards milled. Then you top check 2 cards from the top of your deck, return them in any sequence. The Climax is a 1k1 and an arch when triggered. So on attack, you cigarette, you salvage, then you top check 2, rearrange them in any order. So you're essentially setting up your trigger and your next mill. Oh, finally, we get to talk about Yayoi. Here is Kiramekirari Yayoi. She states that on play from hand, put a card from your hand to your clock, top check your deck equal to the amount of characters you control, add a card. Now that effect does not include herself. So you have to play her, and if you have 4, you can only top check 4. You can't top check 5, which is unfortunate. But when your opponent plays a Climax in the Climax area, you stock this card. Here is Dream Treasure Box Yayoi. Oh my gosh, she looks so happy. That's a smile I must protect at all costs. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna keep this in. Look at that smile. Here's Pipi. Hold up. Here's Pipikaririka. Oh, let me try that again. Here's Pipikaririka Yayoi. She is a level 0 stock bomb, and when this card is put to the waiting room from the stage, you could ditch a card, top check 4, add a level 1 or higher card. Here is Rebellion Hibiki, and yes, the base rarity has her toes just completely out. Also, Hibiki is another character I really like. 4 or more character early play. This card gains 1k power for each character in your back row. And on play from hand, if you have 2 or more other characters, you could ditch a card, heal to hand. You get the top card of your clock to your hand. So with 2 back row, she is going to be at 10k5, and if you have some extra support, she could get boosted up a little more. She's essentially just an early play beater. Pretty solid. Here is Pon de Beach Hibiki. She's basically Brazilian. I don't know. Do the Brazilians claim her? I feel like they do. On play from hand, if you have another character, this gains 2k power, and on attack, if there's a Climax in your Climax area, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a level 1 or higher, stock it. Pretty solid, great for any deck, especially if you need stock acceleration. This Hibiki is definitely going to help you out. Here is Sepia Colorful Makoto. This card gains 1k5 power for each of your characters in the back row. And Climax combo. When you play Illuminate in play, if this card's in your front row, you may choose and stand one of your other music characters. That's right, you cannot stand this card. At the start of your Encore step, if you do not have a rested character, you could pay 1, rest this card. So it does kind of suck you cannot stand this card, but if you're at level 2, standbying out your level 3, that is good. This is not so much a attacking standby combo, this is more of a defensive and setting up your plays standby combo. Here is Bicycle Makoto. When your other character attacks, this gains 1k power, and she is a clean cut. If this attacks second, it's going to be at 3k power, and if attacks last, it's going to be at 4k power. 4k power clean cut, pretty solid. Liar's Goodbye Ritsuko is a pay 1 tap self salvaging brainstorm, and when you play Climax in your Climax area, choose one of your characters and they gain the following ability. On attack, top check 2, put 1 to the top, ditch the rest. This is a fantastic card. She's a salvaging brainstorm, and when you play Climax, you choose what to trigger. She is going to be living in the back row because she is a brainstormer, and that added effect of just choosing what to trigger, fantastic. Also really great in standby decks as well. Here is Sand Glass of Recollection Miki. She has experience. This card gains a level and 2k power for each music character in your level area. Oh my god, okay. So if you're at level 1, she's at 4k at a level 2. And then at level 2, she's going to be at 6k at a level 3. And then at level 3, she's going to be at 8k at a level 4. So yes, anti-early plays work on her throughout the game. And climax combo. At the start of your Encore step, if there's Masterpiece in play and you have 2 or more other characters, top check 4 cards from the top of your deck, reveal and add up to 1 level 1 or higher card, add it to your hand, ditch the rest. The climax is a 1k1 and a door when triggered. Because of her power boost, her climax combo is useful throughout the game. Here is Coming Smile Chihaya. During your turn, this card gains 2k power and climax combo. On attack, if you have Eternal Harmony in play and you have 2 or more other characters, choose one of the following effects. Top check 4 cards, add a character, ditch the rest, or salvage a level 2 or higher music character. The climax is a 1k1 and an arch when triggered, and that climax is from Million Live. Now that does double up with another climax combo from Million Live. That is on the screen right now. Now the last SP card is I'm Yours Haruka. She is on play heal and climax combo. When this card attacks, if you have Masterpiece in play and you have 3 or more other music characters, you could ditch a character or Glittering in Progress from hand, which we will get to in a bit. Burn 2, and then this card gains 1k5 power. The climax is a 1k1 and a door when triggered. That is right, that Masterpiece is the same climax as the Hibiki. And Glittering in Progress is a 3-0 event. Choose one of your last cards, and they gain the following ability. The character in front of this lose 3 soul. So that event, you could only play it with that Haruka. All right, time to get to the SSPs. We're gonna start off with I Want Haruka. She is a music and snack character. On play from hand, this gains 1k5 for the turn. And on play from hand, you ditch a card, reveal the top card of your deck, salvage a character equal to the level of the card revealed. The art is giving me whiplash. She's very happy in the base rarity art and in the SSP art. She looks like she's gonna ruin my life. Bluebird Chihaya states, on play from hand, top check 2 cards and rearrange them in any order. And on play from hand, pay 1 top deck clock, search for a level 1 or lower character. She's a Riki. And the final card is Marionette Heart Miki. She states that on play from hand, you could ditch a card, heal to stock, and then this gains 1k5 power, and climax combo. When this card attacks, if you have Overmaster in play, choose a character and they gain the following ability. 1 turn. When the damage dealt by this card is canceled, you may burn the same amount of damage to your opponent. So if you give this card to a character with burn, ideally, and if that burn cancels, you could activate the effect and burn them again. Or you could give it to another character that just wants to swing. And if that cancels, you could activate effect, burn them for however many damage you were going to give them. It's essentially like a cancel burn, but like a little bit stronger. The climax is a 1k1 and a choice when triggered. Look at you, you made it through all of the cards. Now let's go to the fun facts. The Weiss Schwarz Trio Color Tournament has started. You join with a group of 3 players using series from Weiss, Schwarz, and Blau, and you receive a special PR card featuring brand new illustrations. Winners gain all 6 signed cards, while participation nets you a set of 6 of non-signed cards. For Weiss, we have Cinderella Girls and Gakuen Idolmaster. Schwarz, we have Idolmaster 765, Million Live, and Shiny Colors, while Blau, we only have Side M. Bushiroad also posted this on their Twitter. Congratulations on the 20th anniversary of the Idolmaster series. Weiss Schwarz will continue to support the dreams of idols and their producers. And Bushiroad also started slapping ads all over the Tokyo Metro. And also the September and October shop PR pack will contain an Idolmaster 765 Pro card. Here she is in all of her glory because she's not in the main booster set. On the left is the normal, the middle is the parallel rare, and the right is a PR Plus, which does feature a character sign card. Now this isn't related to 765, but it still counts as part of the Idolmaster 20th anniversary. Bushiroad is going to be at Comic-Cat 106. When you visit the Bushiroad booth, you get this special PR card from Gakuen Idolmaster. Now this is a reprint from a main booster set card, but also the art, like what the hell is happening here? And there we have it, all of the signed cards in the set, as well as some extra tidbits. Again, congratulations Idolmaster. I'll see you in 20 more years, I guess. Let me know in the forums below what your favorite Idolmaster group is. You know mine, it's 765 Pro. Take care everyone, love you all, peace.